And then I'm also training in Prague as well. That'll be in English and Czech, if your Czech is brilliant. My Czech's not very good. Prices do vary upon region. And also then the last but not least is the new internet-based course. By the way, on all my courses, I get out the pharmaceuticals and we play with them. We actually do that work. I can't wait for the eye health, because I usually have bottles of this stuff traveling in my suitcase, and you know how heavy the things are. The eye health, zap, will be much easier. Book now and join new internet metamedicine course. It will be happening in May next year. You study at home, pre-study is the same DVD. These are the prices, and there's an enrollment fee, and it includes the DVD home study. And this is my vision. I want to do that. How is that? He puts up the sign, says 5 minutes to go. So, thank you very much. But I have 2 stories to finish, don't I? I kept you on the edge of your seats, as a bit like a soap opera. Okay, just to finish that off. Fiona came to see me with this ovarian cancer, do you remember? That she'd had her whole womb removed, and they couldn't tell her what was going on. And she had 2 bouts of chemo. And I diagnosed what the underlying problem was. And then we then resolved we've put together a therapy plan, but for the first time she was able to understand why the disease was there. She said that she was about to go in and get more chemotherapy. She's not going to get that chemotherapy. She's going to work with NES and also with other therapeutic techniques to resolve the underlying problem, which will stop the whole thing growing inside her body again. Because I was able to explain why it was there. That was the difference. And you know what? After that, the stress went from her body because suddenly the fear disappeared. That in itself will allow her to carry on her life. But the real great one was this boy over in Norway where we found the first shock, which was to do with a friend of his committing suicide when he was 13. But then there was another shock that happened. This was over 5 months ago. He has not been injecting at all, whatsoever. And he's been completely well. He's been measuring his blood and his blood sugar levels. Theoretically, the pancreas, which produces insulin, wasn't able to do that. But now we know that diseases are linked to conflict shocks, that we can actually start to look at those types of diseases, which, you know, we now have chances to start to heal what is going on. So I don't think the body's made a mistake. No, the body's certainly doing something, and with now the roadmap of finding out what's going on, we can assist clients to heal themselves. Thank you very much.